According to the Niezależna.pl portal, it was Danuta Hübner's assistant who sent a draft letter to MEPs raising the issue of the humanitarian crisis on the Polish-Belarusian border. "We are writing to bring to your attention the urgent matter concerning the humanitarian crisis on the Polish-Belarusian border. We urge you to take immediate action in response to the dire situation facing vulnerable people, including victims of trafficking, children, the sick, the disabled, and pregnant women." Janina Ochojska, Danuta Hübner, Róża Thun, Robert Biedroń, Łukasz Kochut, Włodzimierz Cimoszewicz, and Sylwia Spurek supported this initiative calling for the blocking of any European funds for the construction of dams on the community's external borders. This initiative is a scandal. Although we spent about 1.5 billion on the wall at the Polish-Belarusian border, we did not ask the EU Commission for financial help. We financed this big investment from our own funds. Since the beginning of the artificially created crisis on the Polish-Belarusian border, Janina Ochojska, among others, along with activists, has called for the entry of all illegal migrants. In mid-March of this year, the MEP, elected from the Civic Coalition lists, claimed that mass graves of migrants had been created in the forests near the Polish-Belarusian border with the help of border guards. Border guard officers have already participated in nearly 20 rescue operations, helping foreigners stranded in marshes who illegally crossed the border. Thanks to the actions of the border guard, almost 70 people who needed help have been rescued. The government's quick and effective response to the artificially created border crisis prevented an attempt to destabilize Poland. After Russia's attack on Ukraine, it was clear that the Polish-Belarusian border crisis was part of Vladimir Putin's hybrid war. Migration threats created on Poland's eastern border are aimed primarily at undermining the public's trust in the authorities, destabilizing the internal situation, and creating chaos. It is conceivable that some group of people is speaking out against securing Polish borders, points out Polish newspaper editor-in-chief Tomasz Sakiewicz. The situation is unheard of, as all countries are trying to secure themselves against Russian aggression. What happened on the Belarusian border, now attempted on the Russian border, is the result of Putin and Lukashenko waging war. It's an attack on the hinterland that helps Ukraine. A physical barrier on the border with Belarus was completed last June. It's a more than 5-meter-high fence of steel spans topped with razor wire. The fence stands at 186 kilometers. In addition, construction of an electronic dam on the Polish-Russian border began on Tuesday. The work will be completed this fall. As the head of the Ministry of the Interior, Mariusz Kamiński, said, "Thanks to this, we will have full monitoring of what is happening on the border with Russia."